Well, originally it was 7 years ago. Derek Jones, founder and co-owner of the maze today, just had an idea. That's really where all great things come to pass. It's just an idea. We're not trying to only make people get lost in our mazes, but experiences. That's what we're really after in terms of what we want to accomplish in our mazes. And the customers who we have coming in, that's where we really focus on, and how do we make a successful business that really focuses and is centered around the customer, so to say. So whether it's you're rolling around and you've never rolled around in a 5-foot tall wheel before, come out here, you can do it. You've never slid through a slide made out of pipe as big as, that you can fit a small car through, come out here, you can do it. There's unique things. If you've never pet a camel, Mondays and Saturdays we have a camel out here, come pet one. Like, we've had wallabies out here. There's just all sorts of things that we try to cater to our customers outside of just the maze. So whether it's concessions, the scone nuggets out here from the concession stand to die for, homemade honey butter right from Jared Orr's wife right across the street. It's amazing. Originally, building the maze isn't the craziest part of the maze. It's once we actually get the maze up and running, it's making sure people are safe, making sure people are having a fun time, making sure they hear about it, and just truly have the experience, again, that we want them to have out here. So Fody, he's the mastermind behind this whole thing. He's almost got it down to a science to where, if there's two options, he can place bales in certain positions and angles that'll, point people in going a different direction rather than the right one. So that's the whole, part of the maze, is it's not just placing bales, there's actually a strategy behind it. So Fody's really awesome. He has his own little map out, and once it's complete, he gets rid of it and the rest goes up here. So our first maze started here, but in the following years since, they've been really successful. So we've opened different ones just here in the Midwest region of Utah as well as Wyoming and things like that. So they're popping up all over the place, and with how successful they've been and continuing to grow, I wouldn't be surprised to see more pop up here in the surrounding states. The biggest risk of doing any maze is always a fire hazard. That's probably, if you've noticed this hay, it's yellow and brown for a reason. It's because it's all dried out. So in terms of no smoking, we are constantly on top of that. We have, especially on weekends, we have anywhere from 5 to 6 people on top monitoring and making sure that there's no kinds of smoking going on. We also have people with fire extinguishers all over the maze. Around the maze we have two 2,000-gallon tanks, to where if there was one, that we'd be able to extinguish it within no time. So the safety hazards and the precautions that we take towards making sure that there's not a spark that comes in this place is probably our biggest that we make sure to stay up on top of. We recruit a lot of people from the college here locally. It's a great seasonal job. Working night hours, so you're able to get in school, get all your classes and homework done, and then once night falls around, you're not doing anything anyway. So a lot of students will come out here and just have a fun time. You think about a job where you just get to go hide, have some fun, and scare some people. People are jumping off, bales of hay to come out here and be like, please, I would love a job out here. So we're haunted on weekends, so Friday and Saturday. Whenever it gets dark, there's haunters in there up until 12 o'clock at night. So if you're here at dark and it's a weekend, then you'll find plenty of interesting people in there to jump out and come out of nowhere and scare the bejeebies out of you, so to say.